Everybody with their fucking Deontay Wilder. All they want to do is throw these power uppercut, power uppercut, power uppercut, power uppercut.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it
Fuck.
is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And up against him, Big Larry Holmes, weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the...
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Oh, that left hook hurt him. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That hook had to hurt. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just get your breath back. Jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back. Go again. Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body ups and back together. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Throws the jab but does not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The jab just got blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. Great round. Now relax. Just keep them on the other end of that. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round. Start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. This guy, you're way better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. Focus. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. You will think dab back. Just box, be smart, get your shots off. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense and the one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. Don't worry. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
And there's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Hold that thought! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. We were going to see the finish there.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Pull him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll... Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terror. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good man. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not a shot. He's small. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get... You're getting soft on me. The fight's not in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back.
Now listen.
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
A shot from the gut.
One, two, three. Ain't fucking to it.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Holmes in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to...
I need you to focus on what...
On to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Missed him with that uppercut. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great work. I love that. That jab's slick. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence, set him up, and then take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already in your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. Bad round. We don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell for round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense is everything because they got...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. The jab doesn't quite connect. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Straight right. Oh, I got to pick a Wilder.
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there was... Hold it right there! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Wilder! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Talk about Wilder in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it up, get on with the job.
People like this, they want you to bang. They want you to sit there and be right there with Deontay Wilder or whoever the power puncher is. Like, no, man, I'm gonna box your damn head off.
Thinking you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Oh, Larry Holmes now. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Does he still want to fight?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Tyson. Here comes the East. These two have certainly talked the talk now. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Counter-punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Those counter-punches have to hurt. Back and forth they go. Straight right just misses. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab won't score. And he scores with the counter. That uppercut can't get through. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about fury in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Yes, I like that round. Good.
Here we go. It's round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How about that time counter shot? Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, hold it right there. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won in the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comfortable.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than...
Good work. That's it, man. Breathe. Good. Just get your breath back. Good work.
John, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
3 shots. Keep smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was...
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
Go again. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for 1 shot at a time.
Right. Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
He's hurt. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Stepping round.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. They exchange punches. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. They block the jab. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Both men step back for just a moment. It's all offense, all the time. His stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell sometime.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Truly appreciate what we saw in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your best.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice job blocking the hook. No rest for the weary. Big whiff left with the right hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
I love that. I love that. That jab.
And there's the bell for round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. So much firepower here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? He misses with that straight left. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just...
Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that.
Down goes Larry Holmes. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He worked.
Over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Guys, that was 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set it.
In this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Straight right just misses. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. How about that time counter shot? This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good job defending the jab. That jab won't score. Misses with the straight left. Perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The judges have spoken.